looking at Nuke, Chaos, Cloud9, character unlocks in store for this evening. Whether you like it or not, we are ready to jump into the action on Nuke. Might be one of the last times that we see Cloud9 play under this name banner, or at least with these names attached to it. And that's going to be Harry Russell with the hot tip, catching you all up as to what's going on with Cloud9.
Yeah, I'll keep my eye out, right? But we got Cloud9 right now over on the CT side here of Chaos map pick. There you go. I think I got there in the end.
Is the hair getting to your brain?
It is, man. It's cutting off all the blood flow. And yeah, I'm having a hard time. But
I'm doing great.
Is Zephyr getting on out through the hut? JT is over here in heaven, and he has uncovered the terrible truth about this A-bomb site. Now, Chaos, I like this, right? It looked like they were trying to boost a man up onto the rafters, and they are going to. Leaf throwing up to go and fight heaven. If you're JT, that is the last thing you expect. I love using that boost with that bomb plant. That's such a good idea, because now they've got Leaf holding from heaven. He's good for another as well, having to hop down eventually, but Marky in with a double of his own, and suddenly, Motom, the last man remaining, Jonji had also been thrown up onto the rafters. And so with two players up in heaven when ramp was never even conceded, that's something that Cloud9 just weren't ready for.
Not today, sir. Not today. Leaf with 2 in the first, Marky with 2. You might even just pack this one up, huh, Harry?
This is a map veto win for Chaos, I'd say, in this series, right? Like, despite, you know, where the favor is, Cloud9, not a Nuke team, or at least not in recent times, and so Chaos, knowing what we saw from them yesterday, almost taking down EG. Not quite. They fell in round 30. So they should have more than enough tricks up their sleeve. Ramp rotate for Sonic. I need to take this mustache off. I'm struggling to pronounce my words.
Nah, you look great, man.
It's cutting off circulation. Sonic looks to do the same with a bit of a tag to Vanity. It's going to be Chaos swapping in with the ramp room. They can go to B, and there's already a rotate there. It's JT.
Yeah, but his Deagle isn't going to find anything yet. Marky. Ooh, and Jonji teaming up. Classic. Sonic trying to hold this down with the scout. But he doesn't realize that a man had already gotten past, and so for Jonji, he gets traded right away there by Leaf. And that's something I think Chaos do need like praise for, just to the end of time, is their trade work.
Yeah.
And every one of these, especially Nuke, like, don't know what it is. On this map, they just look incredible.
We see it right there with Leaf and his peek with the Galil through the double doors.
Yeah,
obviously,
right?
there was a path there was an idea there, and he was just to the right place, made the right call. He goes up to 4-0. Speaking of nil, that's what Cloud9 have on the board. Well, Jonji now with a little bit of real estate outside, but the brunt of this hit is looking at upper.
It's the old flusher play. He's got a pistol in, well, an anti-eco. USP armor. He's going to be meeting more USPs outside, but it's actually the Mac 10s to try and run at them. It's Leaf with 1, Jonji tapping back, and Leaf's trying to steal those kills. He's making more money, so it's justified. And just a buy to Cloud9. They'll be coming in with 1 right here, right now. 3-0 for Chaos. Strong start on their map pick in the series. Cloud9 CT's side. And now with the AWP as well. It's time to get on the board. Still a bonus for Chaos as well, right? So where's that asterisk next to it? All the more valuable if they can convert around like this. Smokes outside very fast as well, but you'll see that no one's going out behind them. Motom's going to realize that as he plays behind red. Only thing he needs to be fearful is potentially players sneaking down behind the smokes. All the Molotov bounces onto Floppy, and Jonji gets so blind he can't get down the vent. Bail for Chaos to go back to ramp.
Yeah, Sonic has called for a rotation as well, and he's got that AWP of OC here to back him up. Sonic getting pressured, and OC dropped right away. At least Sonic is able to double up, leaving Vanity and Zephyr in this one in a 2-on-3. But I don't know, man, there's something about Zephyr on Nuke. He scares me on this map. He's a little bit unhinged at times, so let's see what he can bring to the table. Martin back here in CT, trying to hold the line. Vanity has got his hands on the AWP from OC as well. So suddenly, like, they've upgraded this into a pretty deadly little combo, right? You got Vanity with his weapon of choice. You've got Zeppa upgrading that Galil onto an M4. And now this B play looking to come in. JT, the only man here, and almost gives that fight over to Vanity, but he's dodged death for now. Bomb plant is going to come on in for Chaos, but actually they fake it, so not yet, I'm lying to you. And that fake, that decision to delay the plant, buys even more time for these rotations.
Ooh, Zeppa can see feet. This position's so good, but he's stuck alone. Lost his teammate on the site. Looking for that third man. Double door push. Zeppa's got one. He's going to drop off. Now player coming from ramp as well. Zeppa can't catch him. Motum is fast. And Cloud9 on the board. They can get that retake going. The orb saved. And not a worry for them at all. So sooner rather than later for Cloud9, but Chaos, keep in mind, again, that was a bonus round. So now they're going to come in with a far better buy and look to get that reset. I'm surprised Chaos trades so well coming out of ramp there. Not only was the flash, like, you know, deep flash, a good flash, but not blinding anyone, not blinding Sonic on his close position, and they ran through a full-fledged smoke as well. They still trade 2 for 2 on ramp, and that's how they get into B in the first place. So yeah, a bit of a round gone wrong, but recovered well, and they make something of it. Bottom again outside. He was not spotted in this position last round. Jonji catches him leaving back. And Chaos, they take the yard by force. The orb in heaven for OC. And full AKs for Chaos.
I don't know how Floppy just survived that crossing, but he did, and he lives to tell the tale.
They did it on the Mayflower, didn't they?
Yes, indeed, Trace. Martin flashed himself outside. Goes in with the peek, but doesn't find anything from it. It's actually going to be Sonic to secure that opening kill over here at ramp onto Vanity, no less. Molly going to force the main player out, but not capitalized on yet towards outside. And there is this reposition at the vent from JT. At the same time, Sonic trying to crunch lobby. But all that ends up happening is that both the South African players dropped in tandem. Even this one in a 3-on-3, there's still a low HP Floppy as well to be found at this A site on top of the hut. He's trying to keep an eye on main, but doesn't get the better of Marky, who doubles up. Leaving it all on one man.
A lot of typing going on these days. It's all just Fanta. Speaking of which, it's going to be OC. I'm gonna have to wait to see into the next round because, well, as you can tell, we're up 4-1.
Speaking of whiffs, that round was cursed for Cloud9, right? Not just Sonic on the ramp push. He gets one, but he completely whiffs the spray, thinking he already killed a player, flicking back, getting neither. Floppy on top of the hut could have dealt with Marky, just swapped positions with Motum to trade spaces, and Marky comes in on a good timing. And it all just kind of falls apart around that because Marky kills both players in the site and leaves OC to clutch. He can't do it. Back to pistols for Cloud9. Immediately put back under. Talking of under, that's exactly where Chaos are going. Already crossing behind the smokes. Good round to do so. Cloud9 don't have the info. They don't have the weaponry to fight yard. They'll be coming out late from ramp with a bit of a stack, but they are too late indeed. And Marky can look for these kills as he fights in the fading smoke. The rest of his team down in B already.
The man of the match. What have you got for us? His friends in Chaos coming in through the decon door, and all these smokes towards the back of the site have left it quite open. 4 deep in now.
Cloud9 is just peeling away. They don't want anything to do with it. They're not even going to attempt to do damage here by the looks of things. They leave ramp, maybe looking for like tighter angles to work the pistols in, right? You understand why Floppy and Motum might want to save because they've still got some armor bought into this round. And so they will just group up here at secret side and try and play for these exits.
Well, here we go. The culmination of the round comes down to a battle in secret. Sonic's the one from Cloud9 that's able to put Jonesy out of the round. But for all things considered, it's just Motum who's going to be going away from this round with the armor. He's going to have a deagle. He can buy up in the next round, and so can the rest of Cloud9. Small victory in a loss.
Yeah, and all of this is thanks to the bonus round. We say this from time to time. You're never going to like try and lose a round in Counter-Strike, but there are rounds where if you do lose them, it can set you up for success. It's not quite the old money system where you can reset hard, but that's essentially what Chaos did by losing their bonus round on B. They get a bomb plant, they get 3 kills of damage. Cloud9 reinvest, no money left after that, and then Chaos win with full AKs, and that just puts Cloud9 down 5-1. Great start from Chaos on this map. Can they keep it up? Another buy for Cloud9. OC is curious towards the door. Oh, just about sees Leaf. Was looking on the right side, but flicks back. An advantage for Cloud9. Jonji is crossed the secret, but there's already a player aware that that could be possible. Motum. Heaven smoke for Vanity. Until getting lined up towards the A site. Motum wants some info and he spots the feet of Jonji, but he won't go back for the kill, smoking it off and stalling it out as Cloud9 try and take lobby. If they do, there will be late players coming to lobby from the roof and the T-spawn where the bomb is dropped. Chaos lining up this util and even a ramp push for Sonic as well. This has often been the undoing for Cloud9. Will it save them here and now? No. 2 for Zeppa. Sonic does respond, but he's traded, and this has all gone very wrong for Cloud9. Nice shot from Jonji, baiting Motum back up secret, and now it is just JT.
Oh, and they've seen his legs, but luckily enough, he's quick to deal with Jonji. Down into the site he goes, looking to get a bit more done. Marky quite literally closing the door on him, while Vanity wraps up from above.
Yeah, great setup for Chaos there, just baiting Cloud9 into taking that lobby control. They move secret. Cloud9, I imagine, over-assume that there were multiple players down lower, and then they try and take lobby to get some real estate back. Chaos were waiting in T-spawn for that exact contingency. They just go back in, Zeppa with a double to retake the lobby, and it all falls apart for Cloud9 again. Chaos, they've had some great ideas in this T side so far, and they're just mowing down the pistols outside. Jonji alone might want to back up. They're getting flash forward. Oh dear, you can hear the pitter-patter. There's a second, nice transfer to 3, but the AK left out in the yard. Doesn't matter, the round's won at this point. It's just about Cloud9 saving this gun, unless they want to go for damage. But right now, Sonic, no armor and not a lot of chance. He's going to get boosted up. I like that, but Marky's already here.
Yep, and Sonic is gone. JT's able to recover the AK. But so far, so good over here for Chaos, who are really pushing the limits and boundaries. They get to pick where the fights are. Hell, they're even picking the rounds they want to win.
All of them.
Yes. I noticed your speech has gotten a little bit clearer over there, Hugo.
Yeah, the mustache been removed, got the razor out, quick clean shave.
Ooh, I think it was a caterpillar on your face.
More of a millipede.
You know what they say about caterpillars and what they turn into. Jim Leahy would know.
Yeah, man. Jim Leahy would know. He's a smart man.
Rest in peace, Don Dunsworth. And so far, it's rip for Cloud9.
Yeah, Marky's 11-1. Like, he's having an absolutely nuts game right now, isn't he? And that gets you a little bit worried, right? Because then you got Jonji stepping up alongside him. I always feel like Zeppa can bring a bit more to the board in this as well. Haven't even had to really see Vanity do anything yet with the AWP. And look at this, fast, in through main. Marky, don't know how on earth he's able to turn back around and get... Oh no, he was the guy coming in second, that's fine. It's all under control. OC up here in the heavens, naded down low. The Molotov just adds insult to injury. Like, oh, you want to try and re-peek after the nade? Nah. And so now, Motum and OC left in this one in a 2-on-3. It's pretty much a done deal. Chaos getting an 8th on the board. Not even really been much of a contest yet.
Yeah, and when we saw Chaos yesterday on this map against EG, they were doing kind of the same. They were just running it back into the A site, doing a lot of fast hits there. And honestly, EG were doing a really good job at denying it, right? Like, their site anchors were always getting multi-kills above the hut. Ethan doing damage. But right now, Cloud9, they just not got the same finesse in this first half. They're not able to put a stop to any of these A plays. And it certainly helps when you have that main split there, the two-pronged attack. 2 players dropping in, trading,
Yeah, and OC takes this AWP in this next round. We go into a tactical timeout, and, well, it's not a great look for Cloud9. Henry G looking onward now, and just straight on through this to the other side.
He's like a psychic medium.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, I like the team, but this isn't a Colossus. I can tell you that much.
Oh.
Go on,
yeah.
Hugo. Tell us how you really feel.
Talk about this roster.
No.
So what you're saying about the new Cloud9 roster, Hugo,
No,
is
I
that they're
think
not
that-
a Colossus and you're disappointed
Not
in
until
Boxer.
they've got 5 players. I believe in the project.
They're like
You know,
Colossus Jr. right now with 3.
The classic proverb right there of
Yeah.
Colossus Jr.
Yeah, man, we all remember it, right? Like,
Yeah.
it was the old David versus Colossus Jr., the warm-up fight before the Goliath. Yeah, this is... there's a smoke into main. You guys can see that. You know what's going on. There's a bunch of dudes for Cloud9 in this A bomb site. And so you might look at it and you might think, well, hopefully Chaos don't go into this A bomb site. Well, what if I told you right now that is where they're looking to lean towards? But Jonji is still pressuring outside. And so that has at least drawn the Heaven player out of A, playing this now from like the Hell rotate so he can help elsewhere, because this slowdown from Chaos has kind of put a seed of doubt in the mind of Cloud9. They spot Jonji, they see him running away, but guess what? He's back. He's like a cold cooler. He just keeps showing up. No, I don't want whatever you're selling, but here he is, knocking on the door again outside.
oh, flash avoided. He spotted 2 as well. He knows there's a third at CT. Lots of info for the outside area, and Dinks traded back. Somehow favorable to Jonji, who does kill Floppy. 0-9 now in the server. Not the start. Motum on top. Oh, JT on top of the hut, rather. He's off after 1 and somehow catches Leaf, who tries to clear him. He heard the drop, but he can't put a stop to what is Cloud9 looking for 2. All on Jonji. I don't even know where the bomb is at this point.
That is an interesting thing that you've put on the board there for us, Hugo. Where, oh, where?
Not here. That's what I can tell you. 18 seconds, no chance for a plant. Can't 1-on-5. Can't even get up the ladder. It's Sonic to shut down, and Cloud9 on the board.
Yeah, and you know, some news is coming in here, and I think you should pay attention here, Harry. I know that you came cosplayed as Frankie today, but Frankie would like it to be known that she would never wear a waistcoat unless there was no shirt underneath it and it was October 31st. So...
I mean, this all came as one outfit, but I can try and tear the shirt off from underneath. If that...
It's just one piece?
Yeah, it's all attached to each other, you know?
Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, next time...
Y'all are pathetic.
Oh, pathetic. Ooh, Vanity with the big shot. OC. Sort of a babushka-esque reaction time there. Like, oh, hey, guys, there's... Oh, well...
See, that also could have been a little Kate Bush reference, but here's Zepper outside, and I'm trying to think of another song, and I got nothing.
Bottom goes through the molly. Like, I like the confidence, but it's not going to work.
Call that full send where I'm from.
Yeah, full send. And, well, return to sender. Chaos waiting at their PO box. They got a delivery coming their way. It's Marky above. And now Floppy about to go 0-10. He does restore, he does recover, but he can't win the round. It's only up to 1. And Sonic now alone on A. Even if they run at him, he is going to have everyone to deal with. First out the hut, Marky's gone. Low HP on Jonji. They could line up. He's dropped the orb and the bomb. Sonic with almost everyone.
Well,
Zeppa's going to put a stop to it, but that got far too close.
And I don't get it. I just killed 3. How do we lose that round? That's probably what's going on right now. Cloud9, a little bit devastated after that one. Also, Marky playing the grossest spot you've ever seen. Anyone, and this is something that we see more and more now. Anyone who sits above the T roof, peering down the ladder, looking into lobby. It's disgusting. I see you, and I love it.
Love it so much that you wear it every time you walk underneath the ladder. Or rather, the ground wears you. Yeah, and there's some ideas here from C9, but, well, not really coming to fruition just yet.
Yeah, that was good teamwork for Chaos, right? Jonji spots Motum cross behind Silo, and he calls it to Marky, who's above Silo, who flashes really high, and then just peeks it with it. Perfect. Jonji's been locking down outside every single round. On his own with the team, doesn't matter. Bit of a Molotov. Gonna peek through for OC. JT waiting for the smoke bloom. Gets one. Leaf trades. And B is open for the taking. The spam is good. It's gonna force a fight back for Chaos, but not one that they need to commit to. They need to get this bomb down B, where Vanity already lurks. Catching Floppy going down the vent. Sonic is the only thing they don't know about.
And he was already quite the problem. Marky checked it and then had already made up in his mind, nah, it's clear. And it wasn't clear. Tries to do the double take and comes to regret it. Leaf still up, still kicking, holding on to the secret push. JT does get bested. And so it's double digits for Chaos, 10-2. And that's the thing, right? I think like this is just even more credit to Chaos for having a very, very strong nuke, you know? Like the fact that they were able to get it so close versus EG just the other day. And, you know, then EG go on to look really good in the remainder of that series. I was already thinking, wow, that kind of makes the nuke almost win that much more impressive. Well, here they are, making it look like Cloud9 are not even in the map right now.
Yeah, Jonji actually isn't. He just kind of got up, went to the kitchen.
Not live, I don't think.
Definitely an NL has been called.
Wasn't it Jonji dropping yesterday? Didn't he have a PC crash? I swear he did.
He did.
Jonji might want to upgrade that bad boy.
To what exactly?
I don't know. Something that doesn't crash.
Perhaps an MSI Trident X Plus.
Oh, you said it, not me, Trace, but hey, I trust you.
I'll tell you what we'll do. Do you trust me, Hugo?
I trust you, Trace.
Would you rather, A, sing a song completely without any other music and sort of just acapella it?
I'll go with B.
Oh, dear.
Or B, go to a break. We'll go to a break, we'll come back, and we'll see what's going on here. We have a player that's DC'd with a computer crash, which has ultimately set us up for a little bit of a break. We will be right back, everybody.
Your destiny, slay your enemy, raise a legacy. No more apologies, trust your abilities, gather the energies. Pull yourself back together, been staying off track forever. Child of the nation, go seek redemption, time for salvation. Today is meant to be day of victory, time for history. Rebirth's a tendency, fight the entropy, channel your rivalry. You're praying for fortune to come, you're hearing the sound of the drums. It's too late to backtrack, go back your back now. Keep your feet on the road and stand up. You've got what it takes to fight back. Don't stop until you black out, out. Stand up, you've got what it takes to fight back. Don't stop until you black out. Give all you got and show them.
Well, if you weren't enjoying that guitar solo right there, then I don't know what you were doing with yourself. We were on a break, but we're back. Fear not. Chaos are currently punishing Cloud9, and I don't mean like an enjoyable type of way. We're talking about a 10-2 scoreline here, and things are not going the C9 way. I'm here with Harry and Hugo, and, well, certainly they have something to add on to that.
Yeah, don't worry, the safe word is overpass, and that might be coming up after this, because right now, Chaos, they are absolutely destroying Cloud9, I think it's fair to say. Don't worry, guys, we got some Deagles out for Cloud9, so if there ever was a time for it to be turned around, maybe it's now, maybe it's next round when the rifles are in.
Maybe it was a few rounds ago, but unfortunately we can't change the past. We can only look to the future, and this could be, again, a chaotic one. I love how Chaos are playing the lobby. They keep giving it away and coming in with a retake, but that's the bomb drop behind Garage. OC, oh dear, he does get swept up. Sonic spotting outside, 2 in main. Sonic through the wall, catches Marky, and this has all gone a bit wrong for Chaos. Still recoverable, but pushing outside from the CT side. Leaf gets that info. He's about to kill JT. Zeppa, is he ready for another? Leaf certainly is, as he doubles down. Zeppa's got the closer, and a quick 2v4 for Chaos Esports Club.
Yeah, and you just didn't have any faith in them, Hugo, and I hate to say it, but we all knew Chaos was going to win that round. As soon as they had the player left over there towards Hell, he was just hanging out. He had his AK. He knew what he was primed for. They wanted to recover this bomb. They got early on in the round, so you could tell they were just trying to rotate. Everybody's getting a giggle out of it except Modem.
The big thing was Leaf spotting Hell and seeing the info that there were players pushing Zeppa. He could have called that over, and he was ready for, you know, aggressive CT players. Cloud9 trying to crunch on Chaos. They get denied. Open door. Release looking towards. It's going to move away as Chaos come out. Hey, oh dear, the flash is not great. At least not for Jonji. Floppy swapping in the smoke, trying to stay alive. Zeppa denies. JT does follow up with one, but he's gone. And oh my, this is just everywhere. Every place. Marky's got them in the face. It's all up to Bottom through the smoke, and Marky's going to kill him and his teammate. We count it as the ace. He got 5 kills. That's all that matters.
And that's why you don't stand in the way, Vanity, because Marky's here to play.
Yeah, Marky ain't messing around. He doesn't care who or what he has to shoot through to get the kills. He just puts them all up. This was nuts. Like, he single-handedly wins the round on the back of just demolishing this Heaven stack. Yeah. Then Vanity, like, yeah, well, we don't even get to see it. I don't want to see, like, I don't want to see the Mercy killing a Vanity there. I'm fine. But I love the play from Martin. Well, I don't actually. It was kind of like ugly, but like it was also funny. And that's something else in and of itself, right, Trace?
Yeah, man, something funny. I'm talking about funny business, which is what you're up to. Zeppa in that last round, though, he did have some stake in it. Wasn't all just Marky. Just back to the regular old ways. Last round of the first half, and it's like we just got here.
Oh, no. Oh, dear, this is weird. Sonic's drop being heard him, but JT's coming to take up the position. Can't hold on to ramp. Sonic now knows that they're running at his direction. Vanity just checks him, but Sonic swings with the kill. And the Molotov, not a problem for Marky to shoot through. Chaos are in B with a vengeance.
I mean, Marky just looks absolutely untethered right now. He is running riot on this map. So let's see if he's able to help out here in the post plant. Leaf holding down ramp does get dinked. And OC is there to get it back under the Cloud9 control. Speaking of control, that's where Marky is, and he's shut down the first. He's left in a clutch, but Marky, he's been brilliant today. Give us a bit more. There's another, and now just OC left to find the molly. Is going to push him out of position. OC running, taps the bomb, but Marky isn't peeking yet. OC doesn't have a kit either. The round's already won for Marky, so the kill might not come in. But Chaos, they 13-2 the half, and a 1v3 from Marky to get them there. An absolutely stellar performance from Chaos, and this might be a very, very quick first map. But join us for the second half of play in just a moment. Hugo, that's a good one, man. Oh, hey, what's up? We're back. It's Chaos taking on Cloud9. And right now, Chaos, they are storming ahead. They are leading by quite the margin. And for Cloud9, they might already be thinking about that sweet release of Overpass coming up next in this series.
Yeah, it's a sad day for Cloud9, or at least this 5-man roster. Maybe they can make it a little bit lighter on that second map, but right now everything relies on the pistol round, and Chaos do not want to give it over willingly on the CT side. A little bit of a comeback against EG on this map yesterday. It did fall short in round 30, but right now, 30 rounds, that's far too many rounds, and I don't know if we're even going to get there. Fast outside for Cloud9. 3 down B. Only 1 smoke, so a bit of a budget setup here as Cloud9 get down lower. Chaos have all that info. 3 players spotted. Floppy with a kill on ramp. It's a bit of a split, and they catch players in tandem, rotating down on the ramp side. I think Chaos must have assumed it was more of a heavier B play because they get blindsided on ramp. Marky and Leaf looking to win this one on their own. Now it's just Marky, and he cannot do a thing. It's going to be a round for Cloud9. A pistol, most importantly. That sets us up for at least a little bit of a comeback, Harry. The question is, do Chaos force right back in?
Oh, well, there's the answer. We get it right away. Don't even have to guess, Hugo. Look at this. We got double. No, we don't. We got 1 scout. I can't see past all this hair, man. I see Vanity, I see Scout, and I think, yes, let's get it. However, not getting anything done yet. There is a little nade that flies on by towards outside. That's going to do a lot of damage here. Cloud9, now all tagged up. This Scout becomes that much more deadly as a result, and there's a very, very heavy presence from Chaos towards this outside area. Hidden behind the smoke is the Deagle on Jonji, and Marky's there to help him out. The Scout doing even more damage, and they're just getting killed through the smoke. Marky in with a double through that main smoke. Cloud9, this was an anti-force buy, admittedly, right? So it was meant to be a bit of a challenge, but they've already lost 2, and they've got really nothing to show in the way of all that struggle outside.
Oh, OC's going for the spawn kill. Knows what to expect from the AWP on the other side, but Vanity is patient with it. Scout shot, now a 2-on-5. Quickly made a bit easier by Floppy, but he can't get more than 1. And that has felt like, I've said that so many times for the Cloud9 players in this map. 1 and done. And that might be this T side, a pistol round win, but immediately getting swept out in the second.
1 and done. That's what they said about the major too. But then look what happened. Henry G came along and started dropping some knowledge bombs. By that, I mean, there's a whole other lineup being assembled outside of this one. Mr. Greer. Top of the morning to you, lad.
You think they could sub in, like, you know, Woxic for the next map? Would that be allowed?
Well, I don't know, man, but I'm gonna probably say no. But then again, in 2020, you know, you can't really be too comfortable in any one decision.
That's a good point.
So,
yeah.
Well, here comes another round for Chaos, as it looks they'll be stacking them up to the ceiling here on Nuke.
You're a dear.
It is pretty impressive that they win that force buy so convincingly. Like, I'm kind of at a loss for words. Like, this setup of Jonji and Marky in main, I don't even know how it was so good. Like, yeah, Jonji's getting the information, but it's not like that helps Marky in any way, shape, or form. He's just spamming it, and he gets away with 2, then finds a 3rd once the smoke is gone. He's on a complete tear right now, is Marky. Mom's looking a bit frustrated as well, which I'm never a fan of.
Oh dear.
It's going to be a fast A play for Cloud9. Molly goes in, and the smoke does not extinguish it. They do trade evenly, but Jonji keeps this in a very good spot for Chaos. And it's all left on to JT.
Waves of utility down and more to come, and all the while there's a flank. Leaf almost kills his teammate, but Jonji made sure they're really dead.
Yeah, I think he got him. And that might have been against the Geneva Convention, but, well, don't know if League Ops are necessarily applying those around here, especially considering the scoreline that we're looking at us. Doesn't even seem fair.
Well, Vanity's got a P90, so
Oh,
if you wanna know how this
yeah.
game's going, that's how it's going.
I'm on board. 15-3 doesn't get more dominant than this, not much more at least. And Cloud9 just to force a rush. I like the reg and smoke they did drop to try and stop the Molotov in hut, and they're going to go towards door this time. Attempt to get down B. Zephyr denies it. Leave push ramp. That's what they were hoping for, as they didn't commit behind that util. It was only one man. Vanity now with the P90, mowing him down. He's not going to get a single kill. It's OC with a team kill. Floppy follows up, and Zephyr doubles down as he often does, maybe closing the map in a swift blow as well. Motum, good luck.
He's getting spammed through Trophy. Oh dear, he's somehow gotten away. Down the ramp, fakes it with the smoke, and he's trying to play around it, but he doesn't know where the second man is, right? He was getting spammed by one, but that does not mean he's aware that both players are moving in from this position for Chaos, and Jonji's there to send it all onto Overpass. That is incredibly dominant.